Hey there YouTube, my name's Josh with West End Pressure Washing. This is my first video. I'm a newbie at the whole thing here. So I'm just getting started. I got my truck and my trailer set up and I'm getting ready to go start doing some real work starting tomorrow. I got a couple jobs lined up and should make me close to $1,000. So I'll show you what I got going on. This is my truck, and I wanted to get a white truck for this business. Just because it looks more clean to me. And then over here is my trailer. My logo on the side of it. I wanted to do an enclosed trailer. That way I could use it as a big billboard. Number one, and number two, when it gets real cold out here in the Northwest, I can throw a heater in it, and it keeps everything from freezing up and getting ruined. So hold on a minute here, and I'll go inside, and I'll give you a tour. Just walk in. On the side door here, I have a sign for the yards and stuff. But you can walk in, and I got my light right there. I bought a little battery from Tractor Supply for 25 or 30 bucks, and it works really good. And it allows me to change and do what I need to do in here. I'll close the door. Sorry about that. So I can close the door, sit down here and do my paperwork, and it looks all good, and I can put my rain gear on and my boots and have it kind of closed off, and it's a little bit neat for that. So lights are real nice inside of an enclosed trailer. I do have a fire extinguisher that's brand new, and that's very important. We have 100 feet of hose right here. It's extra pressure washer hose. I have a broom, brush here. I have another brush right here, and these are both on the extended handles, so I can reach up and touch something, And then I have a roller and my squeegee. This is some good stuff. I also have some more brushes down here, or one more brush, I should say, down here for getting, the moss. All that stuff. Got a few tools, just kind of some little stuff just in case. I put some adhesive right here, some tack paper right there. I have my boots, my whirl away, and of course my rain gear, like I said. Got my ladder, it's a 6-footer. I got my water tank. In my water tank, I do have a stop. It stops it at about 175 gallons, I think it is right here. So it stops it right here at about 175 gallons. It's just too heavy, and I don't need to carry around that much water. I don't even need that much for a buffer. I only run out a 4-gallon machine. So I put a vent. All I did was I drilled a hole in the top right here for the vent. If the water starts overflowing for whatever reason, my stop doesn't work, I can open that up and close it, and I run that pipe out the other side. Cleanliness is important, so therefore I put a garbage can in here. I have a little vise. My vise, it's just a little itty bitty one. It's a Harbor Freight one. It costs a couple bucks. These are nice. I have my MSDS and the instructions, and I have my sorry about that. MSDS instructions. I have my user manual in the back there. An extra pen, extra one of these, just so I can get up and do some stuff a little easier there. I got my extended wand. This is just for that little stuff like I don't know, if I just got to reach out a little bit further. I don't want to turn my pressure washer off. I got that. So if I want to use less water, if I'm using this tank, I could use these smaller nozzles right here. So my pressure washer will only put out 4,000 psi. So if I go to 030 at 4 gallons a minute at 4,000 psi, it can't push through that with that pressure washer. So these will only push out about 3 gallons a minute. So I can use this tank for a little bit longer with these little smaller nozzles. But then I got them all the way up. I want to be running an 040. That'll give me 4,000 psi at 4 gallons a minute. That's my max cleaning power right here. And then I have my soft wash and stuff. And you want to try to use, as far as I know, you want to try to use as little pressure as possible to get the job done, which means up in here This is going to be more of the soft washing stuff. So with a 100, I should be able to run, should be at about 600 PSI just by changing the tip. It only takes a second and you got soft washing capabilities. These are my chemical shooters, and of course a chemical tip and a turbo nozzle. I wanted to try to find the better turbo nozzles. I went in, spent a little extra money on this one. You can hear it. It has a spring holding that little ball up so that turbo nozzle doesn't slam forward and break. So that's supposed to last a little bit longer. This nice little bench right here for doing a little work and little paperwork and stuff like that. Underneath, I have a way to bid. You know, measure. I bid by the foot rather than by the hour. It's just more fair. I have all my chemicals in 3 of these. It's really important that you that you have the chemicals stored correctly, because if they aren't, they can mix and cause some serious problems. Hold on for a second. I'm going to take out my safety gear, etc. I'll show you that. So in here, I got my first aid kit. Those are really important. Chemical gloves. It's not really organized as I'd like it in here, but I do have a respirator with the correct canisters on it. You want to make sure you get that, and ear protection. If I can't, an eye pro. It's really important for mixing. I got a little beaker, and that's nice. It seems to work pretty good. I have some chemical resistant goggles in there. I got quite a bit of little safety stuff. So it's important to be safe in a business like this. You can really easily get messed up with some of the chemicals that you're using and breathing. And I mean, bleach is really bad for your lungs. And people don't recognize that as much as they should. So this way. So let's go around the back. I'll show you that. Turn off the light. Oh, start. So, trailer, nice enclosed trailer, big giant billboard, and I got all the sides, some vinyls on it. I had those done professionally. I think it looks really clean and good. I didn't do a whole wrap because, well, that's just really expensive. So this is where I got my equipment that I use for the actual washing part of things. Got my pressure washer in the back. I thought about putting it in the front and trying to block that off so it was a little quieter for everybody around, but then you got to worry about, you know, ventilation and everything else, and just having it in the back is fine. I got a 4,000 psi 4 gallon a minute BE pressure washer. It's the industrial model. It works really good. There's some limitations, you know. I'd like to see more gallons a minute out of it, but this is what I got. This is what I could afford, and there it is. And one of these you can find on sale for, I found this one on sale for right about $1,000. So, but it's a good pressure washer. It should last me a long time. It has a Honda GX390, which is supposed to have about 13 horsepower with it. Real easy to start. It's a Honda, so it's going to last a long time. I'm running some real good gas in there. I don't really like to run anything with alcohol in the gas, or in the ethanol. So that's a little bit more expensive, but that should make my equipment last a little bit longer. It has the Comet pump. Seems to work good. Got my chemical injector. I put a little bit longer hose on there because the first hose I had, I was running it, and and the bucket was sitting right here. It was, you know, barely reaching, and it vibrated over, and the hose got into this and burned off. So I didn't like that. Down here, I have a couple different ways to turn the water off. The first one's right out of the bottom of the tank there. I really wanted to do a straight line over into it, but I couldn't do it with the space I had on this 6x10 trailer. I got a nice filter right here that's hopefully filtering out real well. Then I have my drain, and I can turn that on. That comes right up here. That's pretty cool, you know. It works real well. It allows me to fill up buckets with water when I'm mixing chemicals and everything else. So I got a Cox reel. They were kind of spendy, but they're well worth it. And you want to be looking professional. So cones, nice and important. Flexzilla, it's the best hose out there. If you don't have it, I recommend it. And then a sludge pump. So if I got some pooling on a part of a sidewalk or something like that, or a driveway, and the drainage is bad, I can go over and suck it right out of there. God, it works really good. I did it last weekend. I had to use it there, and it made it just snap to get things done there. So I was able to finish up a lot faster than just letting it dry or pushing it off. And it looks real good too. Bi-level brush, we talked about that. I got my wand right up here, then my extender wand. Those are hanging right up, and it holds on pretty good there. And that's my setup. I have a little belief about looking good, looking clean, and people, well, the saying goes, if you look professional and act professional, people are going to think that you're professional, and well, that's the hope here. So anyway, like and subscribe, and you'll see me next time. Thanks.